about the company planning to open a restaurant and serve alcohol and so on. Sometimes al-insan, out of greed, ruins himself. Somebody who has a successful business, growing and booming, and it is halal, so he wants to destroy it by himself, by his own hands. You've got a successful business in technology, in electronics, and whatever. Why are you planning to serve something that Allah has prohibited? In order to introduce a minor profit from haram, this is exactly similar to malignant tumor cells. It will ruin everything, and it will destroy the halal as well. أدخل الحرام على الحلال ليكثره دخل الحرام على الحلال فبعثره. It will destroy it. As far as those who are working for the same company but in a different field, their earning is halal. I'm working in technology, in electronics, or as a physician for the company. As long as I don't deal with alcohol, then my earning is halal, and the sin is only on those who deal with alcohol, whether directly or indirectly. Just imagine, the Prophet ﷺ cursed 10 individuals, 10 people with regards to alcohol. It's not just those who sell it or buy it or serve it, the carriers, the truck driver, those who squeeze it, those who order it, everyone who's involved in dealing with alcohol directly or indirectly. That's why you go back to the verse, it says, فَاجْتَنِبُوهُ إِنَّمَا الْخَمْرُ وَالْمَيْسِرُ وَالْأَنصَابُ وَالْأَزْلَامُ رِجْسٌ مِّنْ عَمَلِ الشَّيْطَانِ. It is all of the work of the shaitan. It is filth and evil. So you must avoid it. Do not go near it. Do not go near it. Avoid ruining your business. Avoid incurring Allah's curse by indulging in something like that. And when the shaitan makes it seem fair, okay to certain people by saying, well, we're going to invest this profit, like in Europe and in the States particularly. They deal with gambling, and they think it is for charity, because they say, we spend that money on building schools, orphanages, hospitals, and all of that. إِنَّ اللَّهَ طَيِّبٌ لَا يَقْبَلُ إِلَّا طَيِّبًا. Allah is good, and He only accepts that which is good. It's got to be from halal in order to be accepted. So if you earn it and you give it in a charity, you still committed the sin. You still incur the curse of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for dealing with alcohol or serving alcohol, and your sadaqah will not be accepted anyway. Imam Abu Hanifa, may Allah have mercy on him, not somebody in the market stole an apple, a fruit, from the basket of a saleswoman. He followed him and said, why did you do that? He said, I only stole it to give it in a charity. He said, and why? He said, didn't Allah say, Al-Hasanatu bi-ashri amthaliha? If you do a good deed, you get 10 times reward? He said, yes. And he said, for committing a sin, you only get one single punishment for it? He said, yes. He said, that's why I stole it. I committed one sin. I will give it in a charity, and I will get 10 good deeds. So just deduct the one sin out of the 10 deeds, remains for me 9. He said, you poor man, and how do you know that Allah will accept it in the first place in order to give you a reward for it? May Allah guide us to what's best.